Why do people think artificial sweeteners are bad for you?
It's like that. What is it called? Because like I watched Mike Israel. I watched Mike Israel talk about it once. It's the is it either like the Whole Foods fallacy or or it was either that or like the just because something's like artificial that like it's not as as healthy as whatever.
Yeah, it's not like a grain or meat or dairy or whatever.
Yeah, I mean I think that's gonna be like a good like meta rule just to like throw out there to like new like people into like nutrition, but like you should like there's nuance to it. It's like you should eat for a good rule of thumb because you probably won't be eating as much processed like high calorie low low nutritional value food. You don't be in high calorie junk as much if you're eating more whole foods.
Well, I've had this problem with my dad, and then also with these two new clients, two girls trying to lose weight, and yeah, like you said that whole food kind of thing, like I've been talking about nutrition labels, learning how to read nutrition labels, and one of them said that kind of thing, like, oh, I didn't know how to pronounce it or whatever, the word or whatever, so I didn't eat it. I wish I could remember the food, but it was a good food to eat. It was low calorie, dense food. Would definitely recommend. I was like, you can't just go by that hard and fast rule, like, just because something's artificial doesn't mean, because there's plenty of naturally occurring things that are bad for you, you know? It's not because natural things are, and that's the problem with marketing nowadays. Like, they trick you into thinking something's good for you by saying natural, like, ingredients or some shit like that, you know? But I mean, like, artificial sweeteners, if you're trying to lose weight, are like the way to go, because it's all about calories in, calories out, right? So sweetener is sugar that has calories in it, right? When you can take out those, because it's not the sugar necessarily that's the problem. I think Doucette actually made a video about it. It's not the sugar necessarily that's the problem, it's the calories that are associated with it. When you eat sugar, it's 4 calories per gram, so it's the calories. So if you can take those out with some artificial sweeteners and still get that taste, but not get all the calories, you're looking good, right? You know? But yeah, like, for example, like ketchup. There's high fructose corn syrup. Yeah.
Ketchup.
Or what I say?
Ketchup. That's just what you say it.
Ketchup? Yeah. Ketchup. I say ketchup. I don't know. That's improper.
No, it's not. I don't think it's improper. It's just funny.
Ketchup. Yeah, it's like saying like, catch up, bitch. You're falling behind. Now I'm gonna be self-conscious about that, but I got some ketchup that's no added sugar. It's because ketchup has high fructose corn syrup in it, and that's bad for you, right? It's just added calories that you don't really need, and if you're dieting, you want to cut those out, right? And you can buy ketchup, Heinz ketchup, without that in there, and they replace it with sucralose, which is a fake artificial sweetener, right? And I'm trying to get I forget what we were eating, but he was putting ketchup on it. I have my no sugar added ketchup right here. I'm like, why the fuck are you eating that when you could just eat this and it tastes literally the same? It tastes, I mean, there's no difference. It's, and it's just weird. Like, there's just the resistance. Same kind of thing with like low fat stuff, like sour cream. We were eating like tacos one night, and he's like keeps going towards the whole fat sour cream when there's the fat free sour cream, or fat free sour cream right there. And again, it's you can tell it's slightly different, but it's pretty unnoticeable, especially if you're eating it like a taco with a bunch of other shit in it. And it's just less calories. It's just you're taking out the fat. And it's not the fat necessarily the problem, it's the calories associated with it. And if you could replace those with something else, why wouldn't you? And like, there's just this resistance where I don't understand. I don't get it. With dieting, and it's all these little changes you can make that are gonna help you achieve your goal. I don't know. Do you have any input on that?
No, it's just people that I think people are just ignorant. They just don't know. They don't know what they don't know. You know.
And he's like, oh, I don't trust anything that's like low fat or no fat or whatever. Like why? I don't understand why would you not trust it? What's not to trust? It's just food, you know.
Mhm.
Is because like a manipulated, artificially created kind of stuff. Because like I could point out 5 other things you ate today that are modified by humans and aren't naturally occurring, and you have no problem with it.
Yeah.
It's just it baffles me.